Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Saturday, May 4th, 7:45 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. Multiple X-flares today on a very active sun. We also have two coronal holes which will be coupling with Earth in the coming hours, so that is a major seismic alert. We also have a G2 geomagnetic storm headed our way on May 6th. Keep calm. It's boom time. I-80 closed in the Sierras as late season storm brings snow and closes roads. It's May, hey, and it's dumping rain and snow in Northern California right now, up to 2 inches per hour falling. And this incoming storm could drop over 2 feet in Park City. Some major weather is forecast to dump over 28 inches of snow in the mountains of Park City beginning Sunday. That will be their fun day. Chicago weather, severe thunderstorm warning issued for Cook County and severe thunderstorm warnings issued for Milwaukee, Racine, and Kenosha counties as well, as at least 178 people have been rescued in Texas, the nexus of the Schmexis, as the rivers flood to Hurricane Harvey levels, with more rain forecast and the peaks of some of these major rivers hours away. It is only going to get worse. Over 100 pets as well rescued in the last day or so. Active pattern for the west into the plains. A strong Pacific storm continues to track across the Great Basin. Heavy snow is expected across the higher elevations and heavy rain across the lower terrain. Strong gusty winds will make for additional hazards for travelers. These winds will bring increasing fire weather concerns for the southern high plains. Then we will closely watch for severe thunderstorms across the central plains on Monday. Here you can see that flood warnings and watches, as well as the high wind warnings in effect for the south. Take a look at the GFS model, and you can see heavy snow for the Pacific Northwest and the Central Sierras there falling right now. And that is going to continue for the next 9 hours as it peters off and the snow moves to the east into the Rockies through early week. It's going to be snowing in the Four Corners region Sunday night through Monday. Much needed moisture for the Four Corners region and the desert Southwest. And by early next week, that storm system, once it crosses the Rockies, will explode as severe weather in the northern plains and the central U.S., specifically Iowa. Buckle up. Cyclone Hidaya weakens as it moves towards Tanzania's coastline. Now, it's been raining for weeks in Tanzania, so a cyclone only adds insult to injury. Here we can see public minibuses submerged in the flooded streets of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania Thursday, April 25th. Now, the heavy flooding and rains in recent weeks in Tanzania and the rest of East Africa have left some 155 people dead, according to authorities, and more than 200,000 others affected in a severe way. A major 7.5 magnitude earthquake yesterday on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is off the map, but we still have an aftershock of 5.8 coming today. Overall, low-level activity worldwide as we wait for a seismic uptick due to these two coronal holes in the coming days. Worldwide volcano news update. We've got Ruang volcano still puffing to 6,000 feet. And here, a Kilauea volcano update. Intense seismic unrest beneath the East Rift Zone and South Caldera over the last month. Thousands of earthquakes. The distribution of earthquakes beneath the Upper East Rift Zone along the chain of craters road between Puhamawa Crater and Halinapali Road, and even beneath the Southern Caldera region. Hopefully we don't have any Upper East Rift Zone eruptions because people live in that area. So we're keeping a close eye on Kilauea as an eruption is imminent. Liwatobi today to 6,000 feet. Sangay to 22. Sabancay to 24. Reventador to 14. Popo to 20,000. Fuego to 17. Santuito to 14,000 feet. Liwatobi, another 6,000 foot puff. Ibu in the picture, 17,000 foot today. And that basically wraps up Reventador 14,000, the list for erupting volcanoes on May 4th. Space weather news update. We've got some nice thunder boomers in the background. I hope you can hear those. It was an active day on the sun in the last 24 hours, multiple high-level M flares. Just the last few hours, a double whammy M flare. We're going to be waiting on that till the morning to see if there are any coronal mass ejections headed our way. If there are, what we could be lining up is a multi-day geomagnetic storm beginning on May 5th and going all the way through May 8th. This is going to have to do with the coronal holes as well as regularly spaced coronal mass ejections that could keep that field elevated for days. This could be good news for aurora watchers and a good test of our weakening magnetosphere. So stay tuned for updates as we are currently at KP1 and approaching psychic abilities. Here is the telemetry for the day, and you can see nothing really kicking off. We are waiting on, well, here we see the density going up, but plasma speed is going down. So when the coronal hole couples, we're going to see density first, followed by plasma speed. The Boeing Starliner rolls out to launch pad for the first astronaut flight on May 6. Now, with all the talk about Boeing and the dead whistleblowers, what could go wrong with this launch? Starliner Boeing is at last at its Florida launch pad for its historic first mission with actual live humans inside. I get a very bad feeling about this. How about you folks? Leave a comment below. Decaf coffee might be banned in the U.S., and here's why. If you didn't know, there are two types of decaf coffee: poisonous decaf and non-poisonous. I don't know if you're aware of this, but all coffee beans contain caffeine naturally. So in order to decaffeinate the beans to make a cup of coffee that's decaffeinated, you've got to remove that caffeine. And the beans must undergo a process using chemical solvents the majority of the time. The primary solvent used in cheap decaf is methylene chloride. Now, methylene chloride is not the safest ingredient. Even in small amounts, it's a volatile, colorless liquid with a chloroform-like odor, according to the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Methylene chloride is used in various industrial processes in many different industries, including paint stripping, for goodness sakes, pharmaceutical manufacturing, paint remover manufacturing, and metal cleaning, and even degreasers. So methylene chloride is the worst thing you could be ingesting, and it has been picked up in many brands of coffee. Methylene chloride has been found in Amazon Fresh Decaf, Kirkland Signature Decaf, Maxwell House Decaf, and Cafe Bustelo Decaf. It did not show up in tests with Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Folgers, Caribou Coffee, or Illy Decaf. So there are safe alternatives. And that's because some coffees decaffeinate their beans using what is called the Swiss water method. So you want to be looking for, typically organic decafs are the Swiss water method, and that does not include the use of methylene chloride, for goodness sakes. So use your head and buy the right products and stop ingesting poison. You want to know how to eat fresh? Grow your own food. Our channel has partnered with the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers to bring you the cheapest seeds on planet Earth. Just $2 per pack for open pollinated, non-GMO heirloom seeds. These are seeds you can seed save year after year and continue to grow crops for free based on your own harvest, creating your own land races for your region. Now, if you're looking for a variety of vegetables, we just increased the stock by over 70 varieties yesterday, and they are quickly selling out. Over 272 vegetable varieties in stock, a diverse array of seeds. Look at the Black Nebula carrot, absolutely spectacular. If you buy more than $25 worth of seeds, you get free shipping. Add coupon code ORP2024 for an additional 10% off, and the seeds practically pay for themselves. Join us in just a few minutes over at Magnetic Reversal News for the doubleheader you've been waiting for. Tonight, Leah and I discuss SpaceX. Could it weaken Earth's magnetic field and cause atmospheric stripping of our planet? That's the first half of the show. The second half in this amazing doubleheader is a discussion about the Cerruti Mastodon site, basically the oldest human occupation in North America, pushing back Clovis first from 14,000 years ago all the way back 130,000 years ago for the occupation of North America. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please join us in a few minutes over at Magnetic Reversal News for an eye-opening discussion and get the seeds. And support peace of mind for your health, your wealth, your family, and you also support the channel at the same time. We love each and every one of you. Be safe. And we'll see you in just a few minutes.